Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name's Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your hostess for about the next hour. Today, there's going to be a lot of show and share from me. Yeah. What I'm going to be up to here in the next month. So, today is Friday, the 20th of March, 2026. The time is 6:12 a.m. here in still dark Salem, Oregon. And beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer. And I'm a little bit organized because I'm not at my usual recording spot. So bear with me. And I have the apple and spice wax melt still going from yesterday because I had to turn it off because I had the doors open. It was so nice. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Okay, so let's just get started. So I did complete this part over here of the Chuck Penson, and this is the Bluebird song. So, and I've completed this side over here. Is this not beautiful? Yes. So all I have left to do is this center part, which I will hope, well, actually, I've already done this part here, so it's just one full section down and a little bit half done on this side. So I should be able to complete that next week. That is my goal. Now, today is the first day of spring, and you know what that means. I bring the Nikki back out. My Nikki B. I'm going to be doing the next quarter of my year-long project, and we'll bring that out here in just a minute because I am going to lay down some drills on that today because it is the first day of spring. But I did want to just give you a progress update on my chuck along. So I'm confident I will finish this next week. And I started this on March 1st. So yeah, isn't it beautiful? It's just gorgeous. So much detail in this. All right, now you're going to be going on pause quite a bit here because I have a lot to show you. So with that, I am going to put you on pause. Okay, so you know for our weekend retreat, or no, it's not our weekend retreat, sorry. For our March thing that we're doing, which is March Mini Madness, I finished those other 12-pack that I did, and then I have these 4 that I need to do. So I'm hoping that Saturday and Sunday I get these completed. I'm hoping I can do 2 a day. So these are the 4 that I have. These were a gift from Yvette. And yeah, so I'm going to get that kitted up and get that going tomorrow. And then I will be done with the Mini Madness. Then I do have a couple of things that I want to do, smaller canvases, not canvases, but I think they're off canvas. One was a gift from Miss Southern Belle. And yeah, so I'll finish up March next weekend doing that, and then we have our calendar to do next Sunday, which is the last Sunday of the month for our live. So we'll be doing the April calendar. All right, so now I'm going to put you on pause. And I'm back. So for the month of April, you voted on this. This is the first Dakota Debt Well that I'm doing. and it's Saying Goodbye, the Rainbow Bridge. And this was a gift. Oh my gosh, I got this clear back in June of 2025 from Becky H. Yeah, slowly getting through your gifts. So this I'm going to be doing during April. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. So I'm going to be kitting this up, have it all ready to go for the month of April. And then I have another Dakota-thon I'm going to be doing, or Dakota-thon, Dakota Detweiler. Now, there is a Dakota-thon going on during April and May. It's 2 months. And I am hoping to get 2 canvases done during that time. We will see. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to keep myself organized here. Believe it or not. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this up again. Yeah, I'm going to be hanging this up so that it's will be nice and flat when I'm ready to start it. This is a pretty big canvas, 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters, which I'm trying to remember the, let's see, the chuck I'm doing, it is a 71 by 56, about the same size. So, all right, so I have confidence that I can get this done during April, because it's about the same size. And sorry for the glare, but you know how it is. So it looks like we have a fair amount of color blocking down here. I'm looking for any, no, this one, yeah, I should be able to do this. I have confidence in myself. So there it is. So I'm going to be hanging this up, getting it flattened out, and kitting up. Here's the drills. I'm going to keep them in the pack for right now. But there they are. And this has 89 colors with 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't read that. I don't have my glasses on. Let me get to this side. Maybe I can read it better. Okay, it's got 2 ABs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dust. Yeah, so it's going to be very, very beautiful. So, yeah, I'm going to be kitting this up probably next week. As soon as I de-kit the Chuck Pinson, then I'll just kit this one up. It is going to be stunning. Yeah. All right, so I'll put you back on pause. And I'm back. So this is my Nikki, and I'm hoping to at least get 1 square done today on her. And I've already put my square cover sheets on here. And these are the smaller squares that I'm checking out. And this has 106 colors. So, and I don't want to unroll this. I already did the winter scene. So this is the spring, and I'm going to roll this and see if I can get this up here so you can see it. Well, actually, let's just make this easy. Let me get the... I always try to make things the hard way here. Okay, so let me scroll you down here. All right, so where is it? There we go. So over here, I've completed this winter scene. So now I'm over here in the spring. So I have until the last day of spring to get this completed. Then I'll move over to this summer for the summer season, and then fall. So yeah, so that is, and when is the first day of summer? So we've got, let's see, May, June 21. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 weeks to do that. So I will be doing that in between my other projects. And as of right now, let's see. Yeah, so if I can stay ahead on my Dakota, then maybe I can work on this a little bit 1 day a week. Yeah, to get it completed, because yeah, I did good on, I put myself on pause. I was going to scroll out. So I did good on the winter one. So I'm sure I'll do just fine on this. I'm just checking this out. I've never done a year-long canvas before. So, and I'm having fun with it. I'm thinking that I may do this again, a year-long project again on one of my bigger canvases of Nikki. I'll just make Nikki my year-long canvases because I have a lot of her bigger canvases. So, all right, now I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to go back over to where I usually sit. Okay, I have made it back. Now, I do need to do this little coin purse that Miss Southern Belle gifted me. So this will also be probably maybe next weekend. Yeah, because I got to finish up my minis and then I can do this one. But I'm real anxious to get this one completed. That is just so cute. Just because it's so cute and I want to use it. So, and then I also have a product review that I am trying to get done. I got one done. I got one to go. So I'm going to finish that up today. So yeah, I have got stuff all over the place here to do. So yeah, and I can't remember. Let me look here in our Weekend Retreat notebook. let's see, April. Oh, I can do that for April because that is the month of off canvas, partial, special, drills and shapes. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to save this to April 1st. April Fool's Day, which is a Wednesday. So yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3, the 4th of April. I can do that one. Yeah. And then I can be on that. So I'm going to put my name on there. So if you want to be added to the weekend retreat of specials, let me know. And it looks like we're doing pretty good for March. Lots of stamps going on here. And the coloring books, that goes every single month. And that will be, well, for next month will be April's Miss Southern Belle coloring pages. Yeah, because we added that into the mix. And it looks like the only ones I have for doing the Dakota in April and May is Margie and me. So if you want to be added to that, let me know. And then we have our sticker books. I think we've all been so busy that we haven't been working on our sticker books. Now, we did change this to if you show a picture on the show and share, you get a stamp. And if I haven't stamped you, let me know so I can get that caught up. Yeah, so that's all we got going right now. So let me set that aside. All right, so this is huge. So I got to figure out how I want to situate this here. And I think it will be sideways. I'm going to turn it around. There we go. Move our stamps because I've got those in an odd place right now. And do I not have a... I thought I had a pen for my Nikki, because this is for my check-along pen. What was I using for my Nikki? I don't see any stray pins around here. And what tray was I using? This is weird. I don't have, I must have not done that. Okay, let me go get a tray and a pen for Nikki. One moment. All right, I'm back. I decided to use this tray, which is from Add More Zest. I believe, oh, my brain just went out. I think this was a gift from Laura A. and Julie. They got me a set of trays. And then I chose green. It's kind of a pastel green, which is springy, I think. It's a pastel. And also April, showers bring May flowers. And then I chose this pen, which is greens, but I'm going to take this tip out, hopefully. Because if I remember right, I do not like, this is the screw-in tip. Oh boy. I really like the metal tips better. I have to admit that. So Oh boy, do I have any? I don't know that the other tips will fit in there if they're not screw in. All right, we're gonna see. I'm gonna take a tip out of this. See if this works or not. And I know I have more tips that are screw in, but oh boy, that does not fit. Oh boy. Oh, and I'd rather have the, well, let me just experiment with this, but it looks like I've kind of worn the tip out of this. I'll have to get in the drawer and see if I have the metal screw-in ones. We'll put this one in for now. I probably won't do much diamond painting, so, but we'll talk about that. Now, I do want to talk about, I was watching Bee's Morning Coffee with Bee, and she was saying, Granny, I watch your videos while I'm on the treadmill because they're at least an hour long, and I want to be on the treadmill for at least an hour. Or the lives, you know, and which was funny because my whip and chats that I've been doing have been less than an hour. They've been like 45 minutes. So sorry, B. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I have got an absolute train wreck going on here. Just give me a minute here while I try to get a little bit organized. So, to bring this over. Yeah, I've got so many projects going here. I hope I don't confuse myself. All right, so let's move this over a tad. There we go. So, I guess I'm going to start at the top because that's where I put this. All right. So now I got to get my, I'm using these cover sheets. Now I do believe these were from Laura and Julie. So I got these out so I can put them back in. So we're going to take this one off and I'll put it back in the holder here. Got to stay organized, right? All right. So that's done. And put that over there. Okay. So now I got to find my glasses, my wax. Okay. So now I have to get used to these symbols again. Okay. Actually, I may not even start this right now because I'm already 24 minutes into this. So we can do our other show and share. Yeah, and I'm just letting you know what I am going to be doing here. So if you want to do something similar, you can. Ah, coffee. So let's see what we got on emails. Yeah, yesterday why won't this open? Ended up not having to take my grandson to school. So I had an extra half an hour to do things around here. Let's see. this is going to go this way, but I already have a key here, so I may not need this. I put that out of the way. We got our book out, our pen. I've got 3 EWK trays here. Yeah, for this canvas. Okay, I'm waiting for this to fire up. Take off my glasses. Okay, and now I can't see. Oh, just a minute. I can't see my computer screen here of what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, we got all kinds of show and share in here. Okay, so first up is going to be Margie. Oh, let me turn off the overhead light so we can see what we're doing. Okay. And she says, here's an update on my Chuck Penson, relaxing on the farm, and of my Hannah Lynn, butterfly keeper from Oraloa. Enjoying both. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so let's see her Chuck. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to bring you down just a tad here. Wow. There's Armand. Oh man, that is so pretty. Wow. Ooh, there we go. Get that pretty butterfly in there. That's gorgeous. Now, Margie was talking about her face. She wasn't too happy about it, but yeah. I think it's just, you know, the way she wanted it rendered. Those beautiful colors in the hair. Wow. Look at those eyelashes. Wish I had those eyelashes. Oh, why did that? Gmail is being updated. Try again later. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, all right. Well, let's see on my computer if it's updating. Let's try it again. And it worked this time. All right. Oh, it looks, I didn't know that happened. It looks like, no, I don't know what happened. All right. Jules is up next. And she says, hi, Granny and my fellow villagers. Here are just a few small finishes for the weekend retreat and march into spring, hoping to complete my last few squares by the end of the week on my year-long canvas. I will have an update on my minis soon, too. Oh, look at that. That is cute. I guess I better bring you out so you can see it. There we go. All right, so she gets a stamp. And she said these are her weekend retreat. I gotta turn on the light. My flashlight around here. I got such a mess here. I don't even... Oh, where is my flashlight? All right, I can't find it. So, I gotta find my light here. This is my half moon light. Yeah, I can really see. All right, Jules. There you are. And I kid you not, I have a big mess here. All right, Jules. You're going to get leprechaun stamped. There we go. Those are really nice. So what did you say? Hoping to complete my last few squares by the end of the week on my year-long canvas. So is that just for that section, or are you completing it? All right, Julie is up next. Whoops, wrong mouse. Chuck along progress. Good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. Well, I'm not ahead of schedule anymore, but I'm still on track for completion by the end of the month. No new mini progress yet. That's what I work on next, along with the bear. I had to start the bear. Hope all my village peeps are doing well. Hugs to you, pets to Ellie. Have a perfect day. Yeah, so I've already done this part. She's already done Ormond. I am up and coming to Ormond. This is the last square I'm going to be working on. I'm hoping. I hope I don't sneak in there to him. That is just gorgeous. Oh, I forgot to look for the rabbit. I'm on the hunt for the rabbit. All right, up next is Julie also. She says, I wish I had this. Oh my gosh. You got to see this. I think I have to have that too. Good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. Well, one more for the wish list. This little, well, not little canvas, pink kitty called Springtime Sophisticat struck my funny bone. He's just so cute, and I'm a sucker for a cat in glasses. Okay, I'm a sucker for any cat, but even more so for a cat in glasses, LOL. Oh my gosh, look at the pink in that. That is adorbs. Very cute. I can see why you have to have that. I thought of you, Granny, when I saw Love at First Moo. I mean, come on. Look at her little braids and red heart glasses. Yeah, those are actually red. Actually, they look a little pink. That's adorable. Mystical Dream Diamonds has a good selection of smaller canvases. They have quite a few little animals. They have a Sparkle Bites and Sparkle Snacks section for their 30 by 30 and 40 by 40 canvases that are reasonably priced too. I have 3 of the cats from their Sparkle Snack collection, which may show up on the channel in an unboxing video, LOL. Hope all my village peeps are doing well. Happy Friday. Oh, that is so adorable. I wonder if that's a partial where you just do that, or is this all color blocking back there? Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Look at those little baby horns. Those little ears. Come on. That's just sweetness overload. Okay. Let's see. Patricia is our next person and last person. Come on. Oh, look at this. Hello everyone, Patricia here. I finished this today. I wanted to do another canvas before Dakotathon. Ooh, I got to add her to the list. Hold on. Patricia B. Whoop. There we go. Okay. This is a Thomas Kincaid licensed by Disney. It didn't take me long to do. It is a partial. Sorry. I will see if I can send a short video of my craft room. Have a blessed day, and as always, hugs and kisses to Ellie. Let me scroll that up a little bit here. Wow. That's gorgeous. Very pretty. So she's saying that's a partial. One moment, please. Let me look at the book. Turn on the light. Close your eyes. It's not a mini, so we could put her in the March retreat thing here. Patricia. I could have sworn you were on here, Patricia, but I don't see you. All right, let's add you in here. There. It was March into Spring. That's kind of March into Spring with the rainbow and all that stuff, isn't it? Yeah, come on. You know it is. All right. Now, let's go to our gap session. I should actually okay. Sorry, it's taking me a second to get over there because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, made it. All right, so up first we have, oh, I put up this, yesterday I did the unboxing, finally, of the Randall Spangler Snow Castle. It's been sitting here for 2 weeks waiting for me to do it, and I just haven't done it. So we're going to talk about that. Colleen said, such beautiful canvases. They are incredible. I know, they're beautiful. And AKA Joan said, love it. It's beautiful. I was intimidated by the size, though, and didn't purchase. Can't wait to see you lay down drills on it. You know, if you get in the mindset of these big canvases, to me, they are not intimidating. They're one section at a time. And if you just pretend, okay, you know, this is a 40 by 40, or this is a 50 by 50, because you're rolling it and you're just doing it section by section. Yeah, I love the big canvases. Yeah, big fan. Diamonds for Linda. Love this. Oh man, why am I having a hard time reading today? Love this one. I need to add it to my collection. Yeah, I think quite a few of us got this one when it came in restock. Thanks to V and Julie. Mostly V, because I think she started the ball rolling on this one, if I remember right. Kathy G. Lovely extra large canvas. Love Spangler castles and houses. Yeah, I really like castles, and I really like houses. Miss Bell. What? Oh, hold on. My scroller went scroll crazy. Hold on, let me back up. No. Susan D. What is wrong? Something's going crazy here. Let me do a refresh. I don't know what's going on. I think I just lost some of the comments. Nope, they came back. Susan D. I think I'm pulling the trigger on this painting today. Excuse me. I have some Treasure Quest cards I can use to give me a decent amount off to justify getting it. Yeah, it is still available. And Julie said, love it. Can't go wrong with the Spangler. And this definitely meets the go big or go home criteria. LOL. Yep, it does. Okay, Miss Bell said, good morning, Lizzie, retired granny. This is huge and stunning. Yeah. Well, my Nikki here, now she is a 180 by 60. Yeah. Which isn't quite 6 feet. Let's see. Hey, Google, how many feet is 70 inches?
70 inches is equal to 5 feet 10 inches.
Ooh, 5 feet 10 inches long. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got in here? Okay, I think that's all on that subject. So our next one is live at Hobby Lobby. Diamond's Coffee says, I love Hobby Lobby. I just bought the peacock and the boots. It's a 40 by 50. Yeah, there's so many beautiful canvases, but you know, I try to limit myself when I go in there. Angela, beautiful Hobby Lobby haul. I enjoyed it. I love the Highland cow bags. Thanks for sharing. I know, those are so cute. Okay, scrolling. See if there's any more on that subject. I think that's it. All right. Our next gab is Diamond Art Club Unboxing by Julie S. And Lois over at Diamonds and Things said, wow, such pretty kitties. The second one has way too much dark background colors for me, but I love the purples in it. I'm sure you will have fun working on it. Thanks for sharing. And Miss Lizard, hi, Julie and Granny. Oh my, I just love these. That one by Peggy Collins, that will be gorgeous. And those colors will pop with the black background. Both are so pretty. I always think the same as you, Julie. I need to have a year of Christmas, a year of Halloween, a year of rabbits, etc., etc. LOL. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, and regarding the whiskers, you are more of an authority on them than me, but I'm most definitely shorten them, if not disregard them completely. For some reason, my eyes are not reading this little print this morning. Colleen, those canvases are so beautiful. Great choices. And Vicky from Southeast PA says, love both. Although the second one is really dark with lots of blacks to me. That would be a lot of eye strain, but still going to be really pretty when completed. Yeah, and sometimes once you get to going on those, it's not as bad as you think it is. Sometimes it's worse. Miss Bell, beautiful, beautiful diamond paintings with all the beautiful sparkly diamonds. Thank you so much for showing them. And Kathy G said, lovely diamond paintings. Okay, and up next we have our whip and chat. Miss Bell says, hey, lazy retired granny, your diamond painting is coming along nicely. I love the smell of apple and spice. Yeah, it's been smelling good in here. But like I said, when I have the door open, I shut off the wax smell because I don't want it just, blowing out the door. Julie S. Iona, I have that Jaguar one. Now I'm excited to work on it. It turned out beautiful. Vicky, I have the Lenten Rose. It's kitted up. It turned out nice with all those spring colors. Love the kitty minis. I tried getting that set, but it sold out. I think both Paint Gem and Pretty Little Gems had a rush on orders during the March Mini Madness because both have quite a few sets that are sold out. Thanks for the fun gab. And Kathy G, good whip and gab. I am curious, what ends up being on the canvas that you thought was the money? Hope you had a good rest of your day. I don't know. Let me look. Let me go check it out. I didn't even say that today. And I didn't even look. So, oh, it is the bunny. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. It is the bunny, but it's kind of a funky looking bunny. And I really can't show it to you because I hung it upside down. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can Let me see if I can show you this. I don't know if I can or not. Let's see. How can I do this? Well, yeah, it ended up being the bunny, but I don't know. That is weird. It's a weird looking bunny. Okay, hold on. So, let's go back to Julie's picture and see what hers looks like in her update here. Hold on. Let me get that back up. Because that would be easier for me to show than on my canvas. So let's get that fired back up and then we'll show you. And Miss Lizard said, Granny, do you have any flowers or anything that gives out a sweet smell around your home? That would affect the bees. Other than that, I don't know what would, unless you have dandelions. Yeah, we have lots of dandelions. Yeah, we live in the country. Love the completions from the villagers. Really love that St. Patty's Day rabbit, LOL. You know, I love rabbits. Thank you for trying to find the rabbit on your canvas. I think he's in the next square. Thank you for letting me know that the guitar in Miss Southern Belle's shorts. I've been looking and looking. Yeah, I got that one. Margie, great chat and share, show and share. Took a while this time for Ellie to catch on to the breakfast of champions, LOL. She sure is going to miss the chicken. Oh my gosh, let me tell you a story about that this morning. So, I got out cheese. I got out chicken. I was ready to bring out the peanut butter. So what I did, because she likes cheese, so I took some cheese and I put one pill in it. She spit the pill out. Okay, so the cheese isn't going to work. So then I took the chicken and tried to roll this pill up into the chicken. Now, it finally worked. I got all of her pills down her. But even, you can't roll, you can't put pills inside a small slice of chicken, you know. Oh my gosh, what a train wreck. But then she has liquid medication that she takes. So then I took the chicken and I put it in her little bowl and then put that on the top and let her eat that. So that's no problem. She likes that medication. So, yeah. All right, so let's get to Julie's picture here. I don't know. Maybe I did the rabbit wrong because, come on. Why won't you supersize? I'm going to have to revisit. Oh, there we go. Wanted me to do it. Nope, that's what mine looks like too. All right, hold on. Although in her picture, oops, I'm doing this wrong. All right, here's the rabbit. No, my rabbit looks like that too. So maybe you have to look at it far away. All right, so if I make it far away, now you can kind of tell it's a rabbit. Yeah, that's what mine looks like too. Yeah, so there you go. I hope Ormond turns out. Let's look at Ormond. All right, so there's Ormond close up. and Armand far away. Yeah, he looks better far away, doesn't he? Okay. Oh my goodness gracious, that's okay. All right. So we got the rabbit resolved. Thanks for bringing that picture, Julie, because I didn't know how I was going to do it. Okay. Let's keep going here. Lois, you are working too hard, Granny. LOL. I love a good afternoon nap. Nice chat. Yeah, I have to take lots of naps too. I did take one yesterday. Because I am lazy. You guys may not think so, but I am. Yeah. Yesterday, let's see, what did I do yesterday? It was Thursday. So, okay, so I got up, I took my shower, I did a load of laundry, I washed the sheets up, I remade the bed, I vacuumed, I started that product review. I did the video for the unboxing of the Spangler. And then at 5, oh, I got to tell you about our trip to the grocery store last night. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, we leave at 5 o'clock. As soon as David gets off of work, we're out the door. And so at the stroke of 5, we get in the car. As we're going down the road, because it's from our house to town is about, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles. So we get about, I don't know, 2 miles maybe down the road, and here's the fire trucks and everything on the other side of the road. So that's fine, doesn't affect us. But they lifted the burn ban here, and apparently somebody was doing a burn, you know, what do they call that? When they burn their leaves and their, I don't know, limbs and all that. Well, apparently it jumped the thing and got the barn on fire or something. I don't know. We saw it, you know, oh my gosh, it was just smoking and all that. But we didn't dilly-dally. You know, we were on our way to grocery shop. Now, it usually takes us, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes to get to Winco. And, well, we got past that, about a mile past that, and traffic stopped, which is normal for that type of day. But then, you know, it keeps going. And so now we're still in West Salem. We haven't crossed the bridge yet. No, we sat there and we sat there and we sat there for about 20 minutes. Didn't even move. And I said, I'm getting on Facebook and I'm going to see what's going on because somebody's posted. Nobody had posted anything. So I got on the channel that I watched that, you know, the news about West Salem, Polk and Marion County, da-da-da-da. And I said, we're sitting in traffic, you know, and I told them where we were at. And I said, I don't understand, you know, what's going on? Is there an accident or whatever? Well, then, ping, somebody responded, oh, there's a fire. I said, no, we're past that fire. I said that in my comments. And then it was probably 20 seconds later, and then ping, 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 ping. And I got, people were responding. Well, I'd say there's 3 lights before you get to the bridge. And that's our little downtown You know, the downtown area is about a mile. Oh my God, not even that, probably a half a mile. But anyway, they said, well, the last light before you get onto the bridge is out. But to make it even worse is that the light on the other side of the bridge to go over the bridge, that's out. So, now you can get off the beaten path to bypass all that, but you have to go, well, we didn't know at that point what was going on, but you'd have to go around and down and then cross over, which we could have done and probably made better progress. But they said, yeah, the lights are out. So, which means that the traffic going this way, if you're going here, let me get you an example here, because it's very confusing right there at the bridge. But if you've got traffic, that's not going to work. Where's my piece of paper? All right. I know you guys are really interested in this, aren't you? But it's my life, and welcome to it. Okay. Where's my pencil? All right. So you've got traffic. All right, you got traffic going this way and this way. Then you have traffic going this way. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Going this way and this way. All right. Then you have traffic here. Now, if you're going this way, you can only turn here to go over the bridge. All right, then you got traffic here. All right, now this traffic has to go, they have to go straight. This lane has to turn. They can only turn here, and this lane can only turn there, okay? All right, so here's the light that's out. So these guys actually are pretty safe. In these two lanes, they can just turn, no problem. But these guys going across, they've got to stop. These guys have to stop, and these two lanes have to stop. Okay, we're way back here, you know, way, yeah, so, yeah, anyway, we left at 5 o'clock. We finally got onto the bridge at 10 minutes to 6. Now, from there, we still have to go out to South Salem, which was probably another 15 minutes. Yeah. So, what an adventure. But I was on, Facebook, and David was laughing at me, and I was giving him the updated reports. And so we made it to the light, zoomed across. Well, then all these cars that were behind us, they've been in traffic too. And once you get onto the bridge, it's utter chaos, because this is really poor planning, but let's do this. So once you get onto the bridge, there's a lane here. There's all kinds of lanes, but these people are going straight. These people are going straight. Okay. You have to get over into this far lane if you are going to go off, you know, that way. And then these people, okay, so we will go in, we can go into this lane right here, but then this lane merges in, if that makes sense. These people go into this lane, all right? Then you have to merge over here, and so you got a bunch of merging going on down here, and it's just a train wreck. So anyway, these people behind us, they're zipping, you know, off of there, and then they want to get into the far lane that we want to, you know, the lane we're in, and then we want to get over, and they want to get over another lane. I mean, it was dangerous. So, but we made it. We made it safe and sound, no problem. So we went to the store, and of course, by the time we got to the store, it was pretty much cleared out. So we didn't have any problems, you know, in the store. When it was time to check out, the checker was just sitting there, you know, or standing there waiting for somebody to give her something to do. So, and coming home, the traffic was really light because it had already cleared out for the day and whatnot. So, yeah. So, we didn't get home till, oh my gosh, I don't know what time it was. At least, I don't know what time it was, but yeah, but we made it, and quite the adventure. David said, do you really want to go to the store? And I go, oh, just be patient. You know, it's fine. Okay, so V, there's your walking in. You should have walked 2.5 miles today. So with that, I am going to let you go. So make sure you enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. Make sure you're counting your blessings. Be blessed. Give blessing. Have a blessed day. Oh, don't forget V's Live in the morning, 7 o'clock Pacific time, a.m. So I will see you all then. How about that? All right. Chitter chatter with you later.